Hey guys, I wasn't gonna vlog today, but I have an unexpected day off today because Gabby is sick. She is sick, and let me just adjust the angle of this camera real quick. Just ignore the mess back there, okay? We're keeping it real today. But yeah, she's sick, and basically yesterday while I was at work, her babysitter, she let me know that she felt a little warm, so she took her temperature. Her temperature was like at, I think, like 101.5 degrees, and then it just kept going up after that. Luckily on Thursday she gets picked up early, so she was able to come home with us. But then last night was literally like, it was like as if she was a newborn again, like waking up every hour, crying. Yeah, it was really bad. Eventually, like, we just had to let her sleep with us. That was the only way she slept. And yeah, so once I let her sleep with me, she slept, but she wanted to be super close to me, super cuddled. Literally the only time she cuddles me is when she's sick. Like, she's sick, but then I'm happy because she's cuddling me, and it's so cute. But anyways, this morning, look, it was a fight just to get her to take her first nap. It was a fight. It was a battle. My coffee is cold because I thought that I was gonna be able to drink it, have a nice little cute little time relaxing. No. Also, I was wearing something different. I had a pajama set that was really comfy that I loved. And then I gave her first bottle of milk for the day, and then she threw up all over me. And actually, like, I actually thank God that it was all over me and not like the couch or the floor, because yeah, it was like she was like projectile vomiting straight into like here, like all over me. And the funny thing is, like, I caught some of it with my hands. It was actually so funny. Literally, like, when that happened, I felt so bad. She started crying right away. She was so scared. But I was laughing. Like, I was dying of laughter. Like, is that normal? Like, this, like, I don't know. But it was so funny because it was random. It was so random out of nowhere. She just started, like, throwing up, like, everything. Oh, it's not funny. But she's fine. She's fine, guys. It's just, like, you know, it scared her because she has never done that before. Like, when she was a newborn, she would throw up milk all the time, but it was never like that. It was literally like shooting straight at me, drenched me everywhere. Milk, throw up everywhere. But I'm gonna do my makeup while she naps, and I have a feeling she's not gonna nap for long, so I wouldn't even be surprised if all I can do is like put on my makeup and then she's crying, or even if I have to stop halfway. But today, at like 7, I have my sister's bridal shower. Cute. I never had a bridal shower. I'm just not that kind of girl. But I'm excited for her bridal shower, and I am in charge of dessert. So I'm going to, the theme is like spring, and so I'm gonna bring some fruit tarts, you know, the ones with the fruit, and like, fruit tarts are so good. There she goes. Guys, I don't know what to wear to her bridal shower. I don't think there's a dress code from what I know of, but I know the theme is spring. So I'm thinking, okay, I have to wear like spring type colors, but I'm definitely not gonna take off this headband because when my hair gets oily, the first thing that just looks absolutely terrible and disgusting are my bangs. So I need to hide my bangs, but I want my hair down. So this little headband comes nice and handy. guys, good morning. It's morning right now. It's Saturday. It is 11:30 a.m. and Gabby is napping, and I realized watching like a lot of footage and while editing that I always I'm like, oh, Gabby's taking a nap. Like, it seems like she's napping a lot, but it's just because I take advantage while she's napping to vlog. So that's why I just always happen to be vlogging or starting the vlog or like starting to speak when she's napping, of course, because when she's awake, it's definitely harder to vlog. Today is going to be a heavy editing day. That's basically what I'm doing all day today. And when she naps in the living room, I like to edit in the room because I don't want to disturb her. And honestly, like any noise that I make, she flinches or she starts waking up, and I want her to get a good nap in because this is her longest nap. And then sometimes her afternoon naps are very short. They're like 30 minutes max, and then she's up until it's time to go to bed. So I am going to edit right now. You know, I was thinking, and the interesting thing about having a baby at this age, Gabriella, she's 11 months. She's going to be 1 year old. She's turning 1 year on September 8th. And the interesting thing about having a baby this age is that obviously you need to be very present with them because they're at a stage where they want to get into everything. They want to touch everything, put everything in their mouth. It's just a very tricky age because you have to watch them a lot. If not, like without you looking, they'll pick up something from the ground, put it in their mouth, or they'll start she'll start opening drawers and taking things out. So it's an age where you have to be very present with them, right? But it's also an age where they don't really want you to be doing anything else other than giving them attention, which is like necessary, right? Because you can't really you'll either allow them to go and touch everything and do everything, which is dangerous, or you have to be very present with them, or else they get just very fussy, they get bored, or whatever. They either want your attention or they're wanting to get into trouble. So I was thinking about that, and I'm like, it's frustrating sometimes because I want to do things, but they want to be very involved, but they can't be because they want to touch everything, put everything in their mouth. And so I find myself just having to sit there with her and just play with her and not really being able to get anything else done unless she's napping, which I thank God. She is a great napper. She's always been such a great napper. She's been able to nap. She naps in her bouncer, which I know is like maybe controversial, but we haven't had any issues. I always check on her and she just sleeps so great there. She can sleep in the crib, but at home she sleeps great in the bouncer. When she's in her daycare, I know that she sleeps in her little playpen and it's fine. But anyways, she's a great napper. Glory to God. God knows why, because I need that time. And now as she's slowly transitioning to napping less and less, and I know that as she gets older it's gonna be less and less, I'm like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna edit? How am I gonna be able to do anything that I need to get done? At least when it comes to cooking and stuff, eventually she's gonna be able to just be with me. I'm gonna buy her that little toddler stand where they can see and be very present when you're doing things. But right now she's at a stage where I can't do that because she will grab whatever is on the counter and throw it or put it in her mouth. So it's a little tricky right now, but I know it's gonna get better. But when it comes to the editing, I'm like, wow, I am so glad she naps, because when she's awake, truly there's not much that I can get done. I have to just sit there with her and play with her, which is good. She needs time, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird feeling because I'm so used to doing other things that my mind wants to make me feel guilty for just sitting there and doing nothing, but really I am doing something. I'm spending time with my daughter. You know what I mean? It's just thoughts that come through my head. My baby has awoken, and I did not finish editing the vlog that I needed to finish editing. But that's okay, because we still have the rest of the day. But my goal today is to edit 2 vlogs, which is a really high goal. It's a very ambitious goal, I'll say. But I believe that it can be done. We have all day today. But she just woke up. Right now, I'm going to do some meal planning. I'm going to plan out the meals for next week. And hopefully I have enough for a full week of meals because I'm not planning to go grocery shopping until the following week. But that all depends on if I have enough. But that's what we're gonna check. I'm going to check the freezer for any meat and proteins that I have. And then I'm going to check, well, I mean, for sides, I know I have potatoes, rice, like I have pretty good amount of sides. I want to start with what I already have, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been doing this, even though this is the best way to, you know, be cost effective when you're grocery shopping. You have to shop what you already have, but I haven't been doing it because I'm just too lazy to go digging around in my freezer to see what we have. Sometimes I remember, oh, I have this, oh, I have that, but today I'm gonna look closely and see what we have so that I can make what is it? So I can make a plan. A few things to note. Monday nights, I guess I'm just gonna write down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So Monday nights are super busy, so whatever dinner is has to be really quick. Also, whatever we have for dinner is what we're going to eat for lunch the next day, for the most part. So yeah, Monday nights have to be super quick and easy because those are Bible study nights here at my place. And then my husband goes to like a men's Bible study. So it has to be quick and easy. And then Thursday nights dinner has to be something quick and easy and small because we eat out after service most days. Something quick like fast food. Monday, what can we eat for Monday? Let me take a look. We could also have, what do we have in here? I don't even know what we got in here. Okay. Okay, so it turns out we don't have a lot of meat and protein. So we definitely need to get more of that, but I think I can make it work for this week, but we need more. But we have a lot of like frozen foods because we just quick, easy, throw it in the air fryer. So for Monday, I think we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? We can either do, I have frozen chicken cutlets in there, and then I usually eat those with rice and beans, or we can do burgers. We have, it's either that. Then Tuesday, so then I have to make enough that night for leftovers the next day. So that's great. And then Tuesday, we're actually going out to eat because we're gonna celebrate my dad's birthday, so we're going out. Wednesday nights are usually when I have the most time to make like an actually well thought out dinner. It's just one of those days where it's just not easy to film, okay? Also guys, my hair is growing. Like I keep touching it because like, oh my gosh, it's growing. I chopped it off and I had a bob for a long time because I love a bob. But now like I really just want to have long hair, and then whenever I get to that length, I'm gonna get sick of it and chop it off again. But this time around, I haven't had like super long hair in a very long time, like I think 4 years. So I'm gonna grow it out very long, and I'm just like happy because it's like growing and it's healthy and I love this color. So I want it to grow like honestly as long as it wants. All right, so let me tell you the official meal plan for next week. Yay! Okay, Monday we're having chicken cutlets with rice and beans. That's like my favorite dinner right now. Okay, Tuesday we're going out to eat for my dad's birthday. Wednesday we're having grilled chicken, rice, and salad. Thursdays we're just gonna eat like some snacks that I have here before Bible study, and then after we're gonna just eat out some fast food. And then Friday we're having burgers and french fries. And Saturday we're gonna have tilapia and green beans. So yeah, that is the meal plan for next week. And those are all things that I have here already, so I don't have to go grocery shopping until the following week. So yeah, it does help that I'm eating out twice a week according to this. Oh, yes baby. Okay, come, let me hold you. She's over it. She's over it. Oh, I forgot to mention, but on Sundays we eat out the whole day, basically. We're just out all day. So that is why it's not on the plan. What else? Oh, yes. Well, we are eating out more than usual this week because of the fact that it's my dad's birthday, but typically we only eat out Thursday nights and then Sundays. But yeah. One thing I knew going into becoming a mom is that this was going to be hard. Now, don't get me wrong, just because it's hard doesn't mean it's not amazing. It's one of those things that is both so difficult, but also such a blessing. But I knew motherhood was not supposed to be easy because God uses motherhood to build your character, especially in the area of selflessness. And let me tell you, I go to a church that emphasizes on building your character, denying your flesh, dying to your comfortability, but even so, motherhood is on a whole other level. Now, the knowledge that it is not supposed to be easy is really freeing for me because it keeps me from thinking that I have to be this perfect mom that never has any complaints or never has any difficulties navigating motherhood, because I think we can all agree that this is hard for so many different reasons. But the thing about difficulties is that in the gospel of Jesus, it is viewed as a good thing. It's not easy, it's not always pleasant, but it is beautiful because it makes us look more like Jesus every day. So if you're in the thick of it, struggling with all the demands that come with being a mom, just know that you are getting stronger every day. When you're tired or it feels too overwhelming, you are being refined. God is doing a good work in you, and He is giving you the strength to persevere. You're doing a great job. This calling is not easy, but it comes with so many rewards. So just remind yourself when it feels too hard that you were called for this. You got this. You are the best mama to your children, and God bless you.